Welcome back to Krav Maga Experts YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to learn how to fall when you're being pushed against a wall or to the ground, how to recover quickly, and how to turn that into either a defense, a proper defense, and a proper offense that will allow you to walk in peace. Engage your core, engage your glutes, bring your hip up. Okay? Imagine a ball between your knees and then squeeze this ball together. Bring your hip a little bit higher, okay? And keep on squeezing. And go a little bit higher and keep on squeezing. Bring your heels towards your ass without lifting them off the floor. And then like your ass towards your heels at the same time. If you feel a freak out in your hamstrings, you can back off. And then slowly go down. Again, if nobody felt a freak out in their hamstring, you did it wrong. And then again, go up again. So tailbone in first, go up, 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 hold strong. Imagine a ball between your knees, squeeze it. Bring your heels towards your ass and your ass towards your heels without disconnecting from the floor. Go a little bit higher, squeeze your knees a little bit tighter. Yes. And then down. Now we're doing the same thing. Go up again, bring your left arm up, reach up across the body. As far as you can. Hold it there. And then without dropping your hip, switch to opposite side. Keep the hip up off the floor, squeeze your ass tight. And back. Okay, so now get into a squat position again. So now we go one, look back, and kick and hold it there. Do the same, shrug your shoulders and kick and hold it there. Look not under your shoulders, but over your shoulders. Toes to the side. Try to reach as far as you can. Toes sideways. But kick behind you. And come back. Walk your hands backwards into a squat. And do the same thing, opposite side, go. And then kick opposite side. Just keep strong core. Hold it. All right, we're working on two very important things here. So first, lock your knees, point your feet so the knees are off the floor, arms to the side. First, bring your elbows up, your forearms up so your shoulder blades are connected. Reach up, reach forward, a little bit higher up, and then back, squeeze your pinkies together, and then down. Again, inhale is up, push forward, higher up, Carla, and back. And down. One more. And back. All right, make sure you have enough space. Hands to the side. And now bring opposite foot to touch the palm. Opposite foot, yes. Good. Now, stay in this position. Bring your right arm to the side. Bring your left knee up. And then open up your left arm. Kind of make it into a big stretch. And back to center and switch to the opposite. Both arms go to the right side. Right knee up. Open up the left arm. Good, come back to center. Now, from here, into a plank position. Hop forward now, looking behind you. So look what I'm doing, just look at me first. I look behind my right shoulder. I shoot my legs to the left. And then come back down, I look to the left. And then facing just behind me. Do 5 times on each side. Bringing now, right leg up, bend your left knee. And sit. Don't let the heel touch the ground. So now, if my right leg is straight, my left hand is back. Kick, hold it, 1, 2, 3, and then back, and then switch. We go 1, 2, and switch. Coming up here, and then to the side, expanding my body. My glutes are working hard, extra. Let's go. I hit it, shrug my shoulder, and then walk back. One, shrug my shoulder, walk back into a squat. Like this. Keep on moving. So we go 1, 2, 3, flip over. 1, 2, 3, flip over. You can go backwards, you can go sideways, and flip. 1, 2, 3, flip, and flip. Squat, close your fist. Keep your back straight, move your hands forward, put weight on your hands, and move, and move. You can go sideways, you can go forward, you can go backwards. Just be mindful of your space. Down as your knees sliding forward. 1, 2. Now I'm going to give my partner a little push. My partner do the breakfall. Now breakfall is, instead of not getting into a push-up, you want to make sure your hands are in front of your eyes, but the width of your ears closer. Yes, like, and I want you to hit the floor, okay? Come back. When you hit the floor, your body gets less of an impact, right? So if I do this, because I was falling softly, that's fine. But if, get up for a sec. So then we have a little bit less of a choice of how soft that's going to be. You see that you ended up in a push-up position. So if I add a bit more force into your fall, your head will like dive forward. The goal is to protect the head. I'm going to smash your head into it, okay? Don't get smashed. What do you want to do first? Hit it, exactly. So the idea is to hit the surface so your body gets less of it. Bam, very good. Now, if I keep applying pressure, bend your elbow, bend your elbow, bend your elbow, bend your elbow, bend more, bend, 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 bend. That's what happened at the end. Now, you see how his head is getting close here? Tuck your chin, forehead back. So you want to connect those muscle groups behind you tight. Okay, chin tucked and forehead back. So imagine that I just spit here. You ready? You want to get closer to it?
Nope.
So forehead back. Yes. Okay, so stay away from it. Away from it with your head. Away. Perfect. Right, so the idea is, push me. Starting here. If the pressure is hard, this will happen. If I aimed with my hands to the height of my shoulders, especially to the width of my shoulders, push, that's what's going to happen. So when we're going on the ground, I wanted to imagine you're hitting a surface just like the vertical surface. Bam! And I wanted you to hit it so in front of your eyes. Start in a squat. So start it here. 1, and then hit it. Whoop. Yes, now where is it? In front of your eyes or under your shoulders? If your elbows now bend, where are you going to be? Yes. Perfect. So worst case, you go there.
You say worst case. Aren't you at risk of breaking your wrists?
Okay, that's a very good question. So I'm going to use it also the vertical surface. So I'm not keeping my wrist in 90 degrees. This will definitely increase the risk of hurting the wrist. So that's why my hands are in front of my eyes, not under the shoulders. This will actually increase the risk. So you see that it's in fact not 90 degrees. Worst case, that happens. Okay, so if it's low, you are more likely to hurt your wrist. Okay, there are many ways to hurt your wrist, soft tissue and also bones can break. Okay, so I'm doing this, chin tucked. I think this is more important than to be strong here. 1, I'm here, I'm strong. My forehead is trying to push back, but chin down, okay? So from here, worst case, that happens. Now, when we are looking at breakfalls, you see a lot of people doing immediately with elbows. If you take the padding away, they would be a little bit less inclined to do that. So you're preparing not for a judo match. You're preparing to fall in the street and you become what you do. So if you keep on doing this, you're going to break your forearm. And the elbow is the last thing that touches, not the first, right? So people end up doing this instead of this. Push me. I'm here. Not here. I'm here, right? Worst case, that happens. 1 and 2. My partner pushes me. I fall to the ground. I look, he's getting closer, 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 closer. I see that and like, now I try to go back, but like he's already bringing his knees down to the floor. Now from here, if his knee's still up, I can still do hip escape. That's nothing prevents me there because his weight is up, is not down. Okay, so we'll start here. Both knees come down. I can't try to buck him unless I go back here. I don't want to be there. I want to use my exit as fast as I can. Look, my elbow comes in between me and him, between his knee. I create a wedge between his knee and my body. I push the knee out, okay? Now, I'm also afraid of punches. Remember, like if it was just jiu-jitsu, I would just keep his hip backwards so he doesn't slide up. I'm afraid of punches. Assuming that this is coming my way, This is a problem, right? So this is why I prefer to keep that hand here. When he's punching, he's not fighting for position. When he's positioning, he's not punching. Two different things, right? So we're looking at two different approaches to the fight. I create that hip, right? And I mask myself here. This is not a perfect defense. This is not going to be a long-term relationship here, though. So I'm not staying here to see what happens next. Since I'm on the side, if right now I'm on the left side, left leg stays straight, right knee bent, and I bring my heel in. I pull the foot in, and at the same time, I push the knee out. As I push the knee out, my knee up, right? So now I'm already not fully on mount. From here, I push 1, 2. I prefer to move into striking. Look at this movement here. Weight goes to the opposite side, hip escape, kick. I end up here, right? I was here. I end up here, is on right now on mount. Leg stays straight. Right leg goes over. Switch the legs. I keep that elbow here as a wedge. 1, and move to the other side. 1, move to the other side. 1, 2. Now I can kick. You can also add 1, 2, kick. Hammer, punch, kick. I ended up here. I went down. Oh, he's on top of me. Didn't wait for me. I bring my foot over. Knees up, heel down. I push this knee out. And I switch between the heel and the knee, right? So basically, like, my left heel come to where my right heel was. The higher, the better. 1, 2, hammer, punch, move, kick. I move my right shoulder to the opposite side. Kick. Now I'm out. This will take away the strength from your kicks. So the higher you go, the less strength you have. The lower you go, the more extension you have. So a lot of people do this. They're afraid, so they do this. But this takes you away from your objective. So if Daniel is right here, I don't want him to kick my head, right? So should I volunteer my head to be there? Opposite, right? So I create a barrier between my head and his kicks. So people do this a lot. I train jiu-jitsu. I love jiu-jitsu. In jiu-jitsu, they move like this because nobody's going to kick them in the face. It's part of the game. It's a competitive sport. It's amazing. But it's not useful in that particular scenario. When someone is kicking you in the face, it's not ideal. I get the complaints from people like, well, but this is hard. All of that is hard. Yes. What do you think? You want to know how to fight and not to get fit? It's part of the deal. You have to condition your body to do amazing things. You can't just think about it. Although thinking about something definitely helps. You will improve if you just think of something. If you think about how your body feels when you're having a nightmare, your brain makes you experience fatigue and elevated heart rate and fear and even sweat, but you didn't move. All of that happened in your brain. But you can get tight muscles. You can get the effect of as if you worked out. You didn't move at all, right? You just thought about it. You can also do amazing things if you think about positive things. So if you think of improving and you keep on exercising in your head, okay, I need to do this better, and like make those muscles activate in your mind, there are studies that shows that the muscles will grow. Okay, so they did a study on a group of people that they asked them to move a finger like as if they're exercising it, and another group of people they asked them to just think about it. After, I forgot what was the amount of time, I think it was 6 weeks or something, those who exercised their finger increased 50% muscle mass. And those who thought about it, 30%, which is insane. In between practices, think about the technique. So yes, when you work slow, you figure out where is my weakness, where is my mistake. I'm going here, I'm coming here, I'm ready to fight. I kick, right? If you're trying to generate 100% value from every movement, do it slow. I kick, I kick, I kick. I want to see if I'm strong enough to hold myself in each position. And maybe you are not strong enough yet, but that's the goal. But then you do the same thing that you did slowly many times. You move them fast, and it looks a lot crisper. All right, so my partner now will push me, and he steps a bit more forward. I'm here. I look back. He gets a little bit closer, trying to get mounted. Okay, so from here, slide. Now, get a little closer. What do? Hip escape, then kick. What is a risk here when I do that? Where is his knee? Let's look at the knee to the rib cage. If it's 10% risk, not a good idea. It's more than 10%. I need to evacuate myself from here. Now I'm here. First position, then striking. If you're not in a good position to strike, you have to change your position first. So from here, get closer. I move. Now, If you know what you're doing, there's many different takedowns here. You don't know what you're doing, that exit is great. Kick, 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 that's fantastic. Another way from here, as I was here up, I get here up, take down, and out. You can be playful if your partner also knows that, right? I can go from here, whoop, take down. There are so many things you can do once you know, once you're knowledgeable. If you're not knowledgeable, then none of this is useful for you. So think about the escape when you're here. You ended up here, you end up on the side. Get your hip out and keep your legs between you. My partner now pushes me, okay? I fall to the ground. I am here. Now it gets a little bit closer. I turn, but I see that my partner gets closer, 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 closer. I get a little closer. Cannot kick. I don't have that range. Look what I'm doing here. If I look right, I bring my left hand under. And now I end up in a position that I can't fight with. Now, you kick. Knee height, groin height, face. Side kick. Moving back. He's getting closer. I don't have the range to kick. Slide under, bringing my knee up. Okay, so look what happens here. From here, slide. If I'm looking to my right knee will come up. Left heel is planted on the floor. This will be my kicking leg first. I aim closest vulnerable target, second target. Now, likely he will continue to move at me. My movement is I'm trying to push him back. When you kick lower body, the body falls down. When you kick upper body, the body goes back. Right? This is why it's important to do it fast, not slow. So I kick knee, groin, face. Get a little bit more space. Hop back.
Why would I ever want to intentionally be on my back? Why would I want to be on the floor?
We don't want to be on the floor. I don't want to stay there. That's not where I shine. I want to leave. If I try to get up from here, he's already on top of me. What do you need to do here? Right? So I go here so I can kick, right? I need to give up on something that I want so I can get the position that I need, right? There's different what you want and what you need. To get what you want, you need to do things you need. 1, 2, creating that space. Created more space, great. Now you kick. That side kick. Drop it. If you need both hands on the ground, you can go ahead. Maybe I kicked him and he went back. So you need to be dangerous. You need to make sure that when you kick, it counts. 1, 2, 3, I move him away, and I move fast. Less space between your movements, you give him less room to move. If you end up falling to the ground, someone beat you up, you didn't do great. You need to catch up. Okay, so from here, you give your partner a little push, hold the pad against yourself, but I want you to stay close enough so the kick will count. So if I'm a little bit further away, try to kick, you can barely touch it. And if I'm getting too close, kick, he's not going to be able to, right? It's going to get jammed. Get close and like where the heels are, bam! You aim to the higher part of the pad, so you give your partner a little bit more of an impact so they can go back, get up, stand up, kick to engage, bam, and 2 punches, bam, bam. So from here, my partner pushes me, kick, I kick, I look, okay, kick, bam, 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 bam. Back, switch. Look, from here I fall and I push myself up. I don't lock my arms as I fall because this will hurt either wrist, elbow, or shoulder. So I start with bam and then I push myself up. So I started here, 1, push myself up. If your hip and your shoulder is in the same height, your wrist will take a lot less abuse. Try it yourself. So get into a plank position and dip in your hip a little bit down, right? And see what happens to your wrist. Feel a lot more pressure, right? Bring your hip up, shrug your shoulders. Now a lot less, right? So that's the idea. And now from here you can go down and then you can come up again. Okay, so starting from here, you're going to partner up. My partner is pushing me. I hit, I look, I kick, look behind. And then we switch. The details of how we are moving around are more important than the speed. And when you're learning, you're not fighting. When you fight, you go fast, you go aggressive, whatever comes, fine. Whatever outcome it is, but when you're learning, do it slow. When you do it slow enough times, then you can do it fast. Right now, you don't want to leave home thinking that, oh, I hurt someone today, I feel horrible about it. So work slow, in a flow. There is a very fine balance between teaching the wrong thing and being helpful. You've been great, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. You can like, subscribe, and make a comment. I promise to get back to you quickly.